Hey everyone, welcome to my channel on this gloomy, overcast fall Canadian day. We've been having like rain for like 7 days straight, and there's no stopping it. I think for the next 5 days it's rain, overcast, cold weather. So I gotta come out here and do reviews regardless. So today I'm out here with the GEPRC Cinelog 35. This is new on the market and it is massive in size. Matter of fact, let me show you the size difference. If I look down here, this is the GEPRC Cinelog 25. So there's a 25 and there's the 35. And then GEPRC made the 30. Where is it? Cinelog 30 right here. So you see the 35 is massive. So if I can hold it up here, you probably can't see that. So the 25, the 30, and then the 35 here. And each of the numbers, 25, 30, 35, just references the size of the props in inches. So a 25 is 2.5 inch props, 3 inch props for the 30, and 3.5 inch props for the 35. Now the cool thing about this one is GEPRC says it can carry a GoPro Hero 10, so that's what I have on it. Normally in the FPV world, you only put a GoPro Hero 10 on a 5-inch drone, so a drone with 5-inch props, because it takes an awful lot of power to lift this. But GEPRC says it can lift this plus a battery. So the battery I'm going to use today, it's pretty heavy. It's a 1100 milliamp hour 4-cell battery. So let me bring this close. Mine is the HD version, which means it's all digital, and it's got the Nebula Pro in the front. Mine is also the 4S version. It does come in a 6S version too, but I have the 4S version, so I have 2550 kV motors on it. Inside you have an F7 flight controller with the Vista unit. Back here you have the LHCP antenna. It's a Momoda, I think it is, antenna version by GEPRC. So I'm going to fly this at first without the GoPro Hero 10 because it is pretty darn heavy. Let me show you the weight. When I put this battery on and this Hero 10, here, check out the weight. That's how much it weighs. It's a lot for a little 3.5 inch pusher style drone. Today it's windy. You'll see the trees moving as I fly around the trees around here. I'm at my beach. You can see someplace over there. You can see the water. There's hardly anybody out here, so it should be a good flight. Now they do say you can put all the way up to a 4-cell 1400 milliamp hour LiPo battery, but that's pretty heavy, so that's why I'm just going to fly it with 1100s today. So let me put my GoPro hat cam on and we'll fly this around. I just want to show you how it flies without the Hero 10, just right here beside my Jeep, and then I'm going to take it for a real flight. All right, can you make me out here? It's so dull, I'm probably dark. So for this first flight, I got the hat cam on, so maybe you can see it this way. I've taken out the GoPro because I'm going to fly it with the least amount of weight, because if you look up there, look at the trees, it's windy. I'm out the beach and the wind just blows all the way over here over the water and where I am. So here we go. Now, since it is digital, the receiver in here is nothing. I'm using just the normal receiver that comes in the Vista unit, so that means I'm going to use my DJI FPV radio. The black one is what you use in the FPV hobby, so here we go. Plug this in. It's all set to go. I should get a green light on here. Yep, there we go. I've got my beeper on. I'm going to turn the beeper off right here. There we go, and we're ready to fly. Arm it. Here we go. Okay. Well, it's extremely powerful because I'm hardly moving the throttle. I got a car coming at me, probably wondering, what the hell is this guy doing? Here. Check that out. Very stable in the wind. This thing is massively powerful, so I guess it can lift the GoPro. Well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take it for a flight without the GoPro first, just using the pilot's camera. That's what you'll see. And then I'm going to put the GoPro in it and we'll take it for a flight with that. So let's bring it down. Woohoo, it's going into the wind. Let's bring it back over here. All right, so for this flight, the 1100 milliamp hour LiPo battery is going on. And once again, no GoPro is in the front. So I want to keep it as light as possible so I can get used to how it flies, because it seems like it's really powerful. All right, we're all set to go. So I'm using the DJI FPV goggles to fly this, since it is digital with the Caddx Vista system in it. And I'm just going to keep it around me here and check out what the video is like. I'm going to show you the video recorded in my little FPV DJI goggles here. So let's arm it. And whoo-hoo, it's ready to go. It's so quiet I can't hear it with the wind, but here we go. All right, let's bring it back to me nice and smooth. There we are. That's just what I want to show you, is flying around this way. So that's what the video looks like coming from this little Caddx camera in the front, the pilot's camera. And you can see, I'm barely, well, you can't see, but I'm barely touching the throttle, but it really seems to be wanting to go, even with this wind. The wind is not affecting it at all. So let's try a few things here. Let's go, this is just beach sand here. Beach sand, I'm just gonna go a little higher and take it up and come back to me and just do slow twirls. Oh yeah, it just stays right in the air. Whoa! I spoke too quick on that one. I didn't have enough height for that one. All in all though, it's really good. Look at that, eh? So smooth to do flips and you can hear the sound. Oh, there's 2 little boats in there. That's odd. Who would leave little boats down here, motorboats? Strange. All right, so you know what? I'm gonna try it with the GoPro Hero 10 and see how good it is. Go around my Jeep, I'll come around this way. I put a little red pylon over here so nobody would park beside me, right there. And we're gonna bring it down here. Nice. So now we have the GoPro Hero 10 right here, and I am going to put it in. Slide it in the holder. Oh, my fingers are getting cold. So that's a lot of weight now. So let me power this on. We are recording, so let's see what the GoPro Hero 10 looks like before it starts to rain. All right, if I haven't told you the temperature yet out here right now, it's like 7 degrees Celsius. I'll put up what that is up in Fahrenheit up here. 7 Celsius is that in Fahrenheit. It's a little chilly. I don't expect with the weight of the GoPro for the flight to be very long, so I'm just gonna keep it nearby. All right, same thing as before. Let's make sure I'm back in acro mode. Yes, arm it, and let's see if we can lift it. Here we go. Oh my God, it lifts it. You can hear the motors pushing a lot more since you've got the 10 up there, but here we go. Got some speed happening too. Wow. Wouldn't want to get hit with this because it weighs quite a bit. There's the boats. Pretty darn sweet. There's some birds up here. Out of the way, birds. Out of the way. Out of the way! Get out of there. All right. Okay, that was getting a little worrisome. I thought I was going to whack into one of them. Let's come back this way. All right. Yeah, I can really feel the weight with the 10, but honestly, you can fly it with a 10. All I can tell you right now is that it's cold. It says right now my voltage is getting low, so I have to slow down. It says slow down, you're using too much power. So I can't show you what's in my goggles, but it's exactly what I expected. With putting all that weight on, and if you cruise like I was going really fast, you burn up the battery power like crazy. So I've got the battery power back now. It was starting to sag right there, but it's good now. So as long as I fly slow, if you fly it low and slow, you probably get a better flight time. There we go. It is fall weather, and it is about to rain. It is getting kind of cold. So anyways, let's go this way. Let's come out this way. Nice and low. That's it. It really wants to go fast. It's got a lot of speed in this baby. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep it flying low and slow so I don't kill the battery too much, because yeah, I could just see the battery. It's going into the red every time I push it too much. So I don't know how much flight time I'll get. I don't think it'll be that long. I think it's just going to be a few minutes with the 10 on it. You really need a lighter camera. So where am I going? I'm going to go, let's go down this pathway. Let's go down here. Oh my God, that's too low. Nobody walking down here. It's just full of leaves. How good is the reception? Oh, there's a car out here. See, I gotta go back this way. Yeah, I don't want to lose it back here. I gotta come back this way. Let's go low, close to the leaves. Not too low. Low enough though. Fall weather, here we are. Wow, pretty sweet. So flight time on this, with this here GoPro Hero 10 is not very long at all. Not with an 1100 milliamp hour LiPo battery. I'm running out of power. I've got red flashes happening in my goggles now, and they're not returning to white, so it's getting low. I'm gonna get some sag here. So any second now it's just gonna fall out of the sky. Let's just see if I can go over here a little bit, past the boats, not crash into them. Going back this way. Oh, I just made it over that trailer. And then back this way. Well, I'm still flying. Okay, now I see it's getting pretty low. All right, let's bring it back for a landing. Let's bring it back for a landing. So here we go. Coming around the Jeep. And let's spin it. let's miss this pylon. Whoa. Well, that was a pretty good landing. Didn't damage anything. Here it is right here. Look at that. That's pretty good. So I am surprised I did get as much flight time as I did with that little battery. It's just so friggin' heavy. All right, the next thing I want to show you is what came in the box when I received this here GEPRC Cinelog 35. Now GEPRC probably sent me a few extra items because since I'm a reviewer, I'll show them off to you. So I'll show you everything came in the box. You may or may not get everything I received if you buy this drone, so check it out. Here we have the box. Your GEPRC Cinelog comes in and you'll see it's nicely packaged. The build quality is a mixture of carbon fiber and plastic, 2.5 mil carbon fiber on the top and 2 mil carbon fiber on the bottom. Total weight of the drone is 236 grams. Make sure when you buy batteries for this drone, they have an XT30 connector. The items I received with my drone would be spare props, spare battery strap, bottom plate protectors, antenna protectors, battery sticky plate, vibration dampeners, spare screws, naked GoPro power cable, miscellaneous tools, GoPro Hero 10 mount, GEPRC keychain, the best instruction manual I've ever seen for an FPV drone. Honestly, this is a really detailed and very simple instruction manual to follow for beginners. I've never seen this before on an FPV drone. Details about the flight controller, and finally GEPRC stickers. Now the first thing you're going to want to do is attach that bottom plate sticky protector. It just sticks right on the bottom and keeps moisture and water out when you're landing. You also have the sticky battery pad, like a grip. It holds your battery in place when it's on the drone. The Cinelog 35 already comes with a camera mount, but if you want to install the GoPro camera mount, then you'll have to remove the initial one and install the GoPro mount. All right, so now my final thoughts on the Cinelog 35. Well, I will say that the Cinelog 25, the original one they made, in my opinion, was the best. It's just the right size. You put a little naked GoPro on it or some tiny camera and fly it around. It's really, really good. Then they made the Cinelog 30, which is still pretty good, but I still like the 25 a little bit better. Then they came out with this one. When they came out with this one and I saw you could put a GoPro Hero 10 on it, I was like, oh, that's going to be incredible. Except it's very heavy. I think they did that just to show that you can do it. Certainly you can fly around. See, I use this 1100, is that upside down? 1100 milliamp hour LiPo battery on here. Here's my recommendation. If you buy this drone, certainly you can use a GoPro Hero 10, a 9, an 8, or a 7. Each GoPro is less and less in weight of the Hero brand. But you can also use other cameras. Put a naked GoPro on here. If you put a naked GoPro on here and you put this little 1100 milliamp hour LiPo battery, you're gonna get a ton of flight time and you're gonna have the greatest time ever. I did not do that because I wanted to try this out. If I had done that, I would probably be telling you right now, this is the greatest drone since sliced bread. Because I think because honestly, this has a lot of power. I was surprised when I flew it without the GoPro how much power it had, and it's so smooth that I think you could have a lot of fun and do some pretty amazing things. I think you could use this like a race drone, a freestyle drone, and a cinematic camera drone as well. And I like the fact that in the front here, I don't know if I showed you that, it's full of beach sand. I like the fact that the pilot camera, there's dampening on everything. So you're not gonna get jello. You shouldn't get jello in the video or anything like that. It should be pretty darn decent. Now what did I do? It was just my camera turning off. But enough said. Maybe that's the beeper to tell me, okay, time's up, you've talked too long. So I'll sum it up there. I'll say the links are below. Go check it out to find this GEPRC Cinelog 35. It's new on the market. It's probably going to be a hit like all the other Cinelogs. That's why they make it. I do like the framing on it too. It's quite solid. It's like double made. So the only thing I noticed, it has a spot here to put the bumpers on, but I didn't receive any bumpers, you know, like they're foam bumpers for when flying indoors. I didn't receive them with mine, but I'm pretty sure it's designed that you put the bumpers right there for flying indoors. All right, so once again, links are below. Go check it out. If you have questions on this drone, anything you want to ask, post them below. I'll get back to you. And if you enjoyed this video, me freezing out here with my little finger sticking out, please give it a thumbs up. I would appreciate that. The rain is going to start soon, so I got to go. Catch you in the next video. Bye.